First Alert Weather on NBC10 Boston, Boston's most accurate forecast.
And let's get a check of the weather right now. Aside from the hazardous air conditions, fire encroaching on properties, and also the drought, beautiful weather. But when can we expect some rain to kind of calm all this down?
It has been good as far as outdoor conditions other than this fire weather. Of course, if we haven't been so incredibly dry, it would be much more enjoyable out there. But these warmer temperatures are due in part thanks to how dry it's been. 2.25 inches of rain. That means we did accumulate 0.01 inches of rain yesterday, but we are still in second place for the driest fall on record since September 1st. We've only seen 2 inches and a quarter of rain. So that's not a lot. If you are concerned, we should be, but we do have rain that is on the way. So at this time, we're mainly dry out there. We're going to be staying mainly dry. Our next system off to the west will be bringing in at least some sort of rain, but it doesn't look like it'll bring us all that much as far as relief goes for the drought. We're going to need a good dump of rain across the board. Now, the good news is Sunday into Monday, so tomorrow evening into early Monday, we are going to see a system. It will bring at least light rain at times. So this is a look at Monday at midnight when parts of Boston will be getting wet and back towards Worcester. That's where the severe drought is at this time. That's where we really need to accumulate that rain. And then by the time that 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning rolls around, we'll get a few dry pieces in there, and that rain will be filling in beyond that. So around 6 o'clock in the morning, we'll start to dry things out completely and then even start to lose clouds. Behind it, though, we will see some breezy conditions Monday and especially on Tuesday. We're going to get a breeze in, and there could potentially be a stray shower or two, kind of like what we saw last night. If you saw that rain or got a push notification on your phone, hey, rain's heading your way, it was very light and it was very quick moving. So that's what we have the potential for late on Monday or even potentially on Tuesday. So when all is said and done between now and Monday evening, so this is late Sunday to Monday, most of us are going to get in on about 1/4 inch of rain. So while that's not going to help all that much, we do need what we can get. And this, of course, any little bit helps. But our next rain chances beyond this could potentially bring us a little bit more rain. So as we go Sunday into Monday, that's our next rain chance. And then behind that, there's another system that will be coming in. We'll have a dry midweek, but by Thursday and Friday, we're going to be watching a cold front that could potentially be bringing in some of those rain chances. So as far as tomorrow goes, the warmth returns back in the upper 50s, 58 degrees as you're heading out the door around 2, 3, 4 o'clock in your afternoon. And those high temperatures on Monday at 67 degrees after we see the rain chances calming. So if you're heading out and about this evening, it's going to be a chilly one. Temperatures are in the low 40s by 8 o'clock and then middle 30s as we go around 2 o'clock in the morning. We're currently around 48 degrees out there. So then as we head into early tomorrow morning, be ready for that chill. Many 20s on the board tomorrow morning if you're heading out early in the morning, but lots of 30s as well. So 20s and low 30s for lows tomorrow. Then we're back in the 60s for Monday afternoon. Then we'll be evening things out Tuesday and Wednesday. Those temperatures closer to normal in the middle and upper 40s for Wednesday. Windy conditions Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So of course, we are going to have to keep an eye on these fire concerns until we get a good dump of rain in the forecast.
First Alert Weather on NBC10 Boston, Boston's most accurate forecast.
All right, aside from the bad air quality, fire encroaching on properties, and a drought, everything was beautiful this week. But when can we expect some rain?
Yeah, definitely good days to get outside if you're not near that bad air quality. It has been warm out there. We really need the rain, though. And it's not funny at this point. Over less than 3 inches of rain, so far since September 1st. We're supposed to be closer to 8, even 9 inches of rain in spots. Second driest fall to date so far on record. So only 1 year is beating us, and that is 1914, where we saw under 2 inches of rain at this point. So red flag warnings do remain in effect. Those fires that are burning, it is still going to be windy tomorrow. Tomorrow throughout the day, we're not going to see conditions that will really improve any of the fire situation that we do have. So this is across the Commonwealth, and it does go until 6 o'clock on Sunday. Now, the one thing that is going to change is we're going to see a wind shift. Winds have been coming in from the north for most of the day today, and that is bringing the bad air quality towards Lynn, but they're going to be shifting a bit overnight tonight and into tomorrow, coming in from the south and west. That does mean areas like Peabody, Salem could potentially see the worst of this air quality into tomorrow, as that smoke is going to be blowing in a different direction. And even towards the North Shore, parts of Gloucester could also be seeing reduced air quality from the smoke that is in the distance. Eventually, though, it will be blowing offshore. And today we saw some of that, but most of the day today there was hazardous air quality in spots. So the wind gusts between 20 and even 30 miles per hour at times tomorrow, but not quite as strong and not quite as often as what we saw today. So that's good news, but we're going to be seeing the potential for rain coming in tomorrow evening, and that is even better news. This is our next system that's going to be coming in. Now, unfortunately, we're not talking huge rain totals with this, as this does move our way, but we could potentially see accumulation across the board, and that's all we're asking for here. So by 10 o'clock on Sunday, central Massachusetts will start getting in on those rain chances, and same with southern New Hampshire, and then that rain will continue moving overhead between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning. This is across southern New England where the worst of these conditions are, but rain totals, as far as those rain totals are concerned, we're not going to see all that much going through the overnight hours. Less than 1/4 of an inch is expected, so hopefully we can get right up to that 1/4 of an inch mark for those spots that do have the fires. As much rain to come down as possible to at least help the situation as much as possible. It likely still will be smoldering. It likely still will be burning even beyond those rain chances, but any little bit helps. So that's Sunday into Monday that our next system does come into the picture. Now we're going to stay dry for much of next week, but the next potential for rain beyond that is going to come in on Thursday. Now this was looking like it was going to be a very healthy system, but with how dry things are really leading into New England, it's likely going to come in as another one of those systems that brings us pretty mediocre accumulations, if any, as it does move our direction. So temperatures in the middle 50s by noon tomorrow, upper 50s between 2 and 4 o'clock. We'll be looking at 58 degrees. And then our next few days, we're making it to the upper 60s after seeing that 58-degree mark tomorrow. Back to the 50s, though, on Tuesday, and then we're staying there. So get ready. A cold morning coming tomorrow. A lot of 20s on the board tomorrow morning. Definitely bundle up. That temperature swing will be a little bit impressive. Upper 50s by the afternoon, and then clouds building in afternoon and evening. Now, once we get Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to start seeing temperatures in the middle into upper 40s. So definitely get ready for those cooler high temperatures, and then we'll be staying very close to normal for the end of the week and next weekend.